get some more crystals for me, please. Wait, assign venture, mining, let's pick chemic, nah, okay. Let's get me some more crystals, I have enough of those, 300, 400. Okay, let's get some ice on this one and some wind on the other one. I think I said some wind on this one, right? Yeah. There. Well, those people are doing their job, the retainers. I can get back to the main storyline. Oh. Shh. Shh. Let's do this. Switch back to the Dragonia. And the idea for today is to actually finish with the base story from the base game, I mean, the main quest line from the base game. I have been told that I'm probably on one of the last quests, and when I asked the people in the free company yesterday, they said you'd better put aside at least half an hour to maybe an hour to actually see get through the last few quests, because there is a lot of dialogue and a lot of cutscenes involved. So that's actually what I will be doing. I quit at that point exactly where it said, okay, do you have enough time to watch the cutscenes? Because if not, then you will miss a lot of the story. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So I need to get back to Ul'dah and go to the little, what's it called? The Royal Avenue. It's not called the Royal Avenue, but... No, wrong one. See, I'm so used to go to the auction house thingy that I went the wrong way. It's not this one. It's the Chamber of Rule. And then I can walk up the little steps up there in the back to get to the Royal Promenade. Yeah, that's what it is. Not Royal Avenue, but Royal Promenade. It's actually right here on my screen. Okay, so let's do this. So yeah, as I said, goal is to finish the main storyline, and I should be on one of the last few quests. So let's talk to the lady in waiting. Thank you for coming, ma'am. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your audience, you may have it. Or if you are ready, it would be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chambers forthwith. So yeah, something is going to happen. I don't know exactly what, but I have the impression that at some point I had the impression that the Sultana would give up her sultanate in order to maybe do some free elections or something, give the power back to the people. And I think that that's my impression. That, or maybe there will be an attempt to assassinate her. But I'm kind of thinking that she will go for the route of democracy. Anyway, upon proceeding to the Sultana's bedchambers, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. And that's exactly what I will be doing. So there probably won't be a lot of talking from my side. If you're not into spoilers, you don't want to see any spoilers, you're better off skipping all this, because this will be kind of the wrapping up of the main storyline. Now, all that being said, let's jump into it. Proceed to the Sultana's bedchambers. Yes, of course. First of all, I'm gonna check something really quick to see if the system hasn't changed my speaker settings again, because if it did, sometimes it does that, and then I don't hear the voice acting. Yeah, still looks right. Okay, that's right. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's jump straight in. Proceed to the Sultana's bedchambers. Here we go. Spoilers incoming. Knock knock.
Enter. Your Grace, your guest has arrived. Pray, come in and take your ease.
Seems like she's happy to see me. Yeah, meanwhile, Minfilia and the crew are at the banquet, the dinner.
'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
That's well said. And Alfino.
Such noble words after the fact.
Yeah, true.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands.
Finally.
"'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one."
Interesting. So Ishgard will be the next zone then. He's still not convinced, Alfino.
Very well.
Very well, but what did he say? I did not hear it. Secrets!
Is aught amiss?
I think we will know pretty
Nothing to
soon.
worry about. I shall return anon.
I shall return anon. Wieder ein Papalimo.
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
You may go.
Wait.
Your Grace.
I thought she was talking to me. It's a big bottle of wine.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience.
Yeah.
The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion.
There are only a few directions this can go. As I mentioned, one, she might give up the throne, the Sultanate, and do something like elections, so that the power returns to the people. Two, there is somewhere a traitor, and she knows about it. She will disclose that. Three, there will be an assassination attempt, and she knows about it. Any other ideas? I don't really have any other ideas, so let's see where this is going. Pray tell me.
I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
I kind of thought that she was there was a point in the storyline where it was hinted into that direction. It wasn't said with that many words, but the way she was talking to the other two people, the commander from Limsa Lominsa and the Elder Seer, I had the impression that she was up to something like that. Give the power back to the people. That's what she said.
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence.
It's already quite nice that she admits to the incompetence.
But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few.
Good, good.
Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Reborn, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground.
That's true.
Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
I will. For sure.
I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express.
I mean, giving up the Sultanate isn't a small feat.
Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
Wait. It's gonna be both? Holy... Really? Yeah, it's the maid. I've been telling it all along. This can't be on purpose. No, it cannot be on purpose.
Your Grace!
Yeah. Liar.
Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead.
No, this is not right. Poisoned, of course.
Poison in her wine?
And they will blame me, I bet you.
You did this!
You little... They have been working together. Him and the
Spare us your
chambermaid.
denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance.
A little...
I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
Yeah, two of my predictions. But I didn't think they would blame me for it. I also didn't think it would work. She would get killed. Crap.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
Oh, come on. Really? There I ended too? This is going to places I didn't expect.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
They want to put all the
Why,
blame
that
on
which
the
we have
Scions.
striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
But what? Why? How? So the Braves were into the whole thing. Well, we had one person who disappeared and got killed because he knew something we did not know. Yeah, of
What
course,
is the meaning of this?
the Leggy or the Leggy, he will now claim everything.
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
Don't believe it.
A surprise attack?
How? Why?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
Little bugger. Yeah, no, they will imprison all the Scions.
Whatever is going on in there?
How will he be the only one, Tancred? Who can escape the whole deal? No, they got him too. Okay.
Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Tancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Oh, that's how they overplay it.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
He could escape if he wanted to.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave?
See.
I do so detest receiving mixed signals. Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without Her Grace's consent?
Yeah, Her Grace is no more. According, yeah.
You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us. Now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant.
Well played, but...
I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait. Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in Her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
Bastard, I'm gonna say it. Bastard.
No! No, this cannot be!
Okay, folks, but give me 1 minute. The missus is calling me. I need to go check something. I'll be right back. Let's turn this one back on. There we go. Sorry for that, but...
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
This woman stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamu ul Namo and is suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
Of course.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
It's a setup.
Should you
Well,
demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison Her Grace was found upon the assassin's person.
Oh, really?
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded Her Grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
He does have a point though. The whole setup is nicely figured out. I mean, celebration. Yeah. He has a few nice tricks up his sleeve.
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield.
The Echo?
Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces.
Just so you know, but this united our forces, actually.
Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
Well, to the people it will sound convincing.
Be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
Her handmaiden is the... How do they call that? The culpable? She's the murderer. She did the poisoning. She brought the poison in, did it in the wine, gave it to the Sultana, and she's working in her cahoots with Mr. Tadaleji. We all know that.
This cannot be. Nanamo. Nanamo. No!
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you.
Yeah, I don't know what to say on this. I mean...
It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
He's gonna receive a punch anytime soon.
You will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
What?
No, 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 no. This is even worse. Now the people have seen him kill someone, so they will believe anything.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members. You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
No, 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 no. Him. Oh my god. He cut his arm off?
Oh, Reborn!
Holy Jesus.
Seven hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
I think it's already too late for that. Holy crap.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide.
So
And arrest this traitor as well.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have.
So he's actually kind of admitting he got paid for all this. Man, this is going in the wrong direction.
You are not the man you once were, Reborn. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
Okay. That's one way to put it.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana?
You did. That's what he will say.
It was me.
Oh. Oh. That I did not expect. I thought it would have been Tadeleji.
You die!
One-handed fight. Nice one, Stoller.
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Now, will that be the story for the first expansion? Clearing our name. Nice. Reborn, thanks you. Thanks.
Ah!
Ah, there you are.
Thancred. Thanks,
Thancred, where have you been?
Yeah, talking to the ladies and fighting a bit, yeah, true.
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
Yeah, but
the success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
Way too long.
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share Pornanimo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Ishgard?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Yeah, I have the impression that this is how we will get to Ishgard.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah.
True.
Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papashan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Animo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself?
Seems like, yeah, she wants to do it by herself. Come on, Papalino.
I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Exactly.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papalimo!
Nice trick.
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now. Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
They would give up their own freedom in order to save ours. Well, to get us out of here. It's a nice little thing to do.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
That's a lot of them. Wait. Oh, no, that's the other guy. I thought, for a second, I thought it was the Sultana.
Now look what you've done.
It's the first time we see her eyes. Well, one of them.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
There was even more where those came from.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
Yeah. But somehow they got us in a tight corner there.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
What did
Sorry
she see?
I dragged you into this, Papalymo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Yeah, exactly. Voila, superpowers.
Let them have it, Ida!
Come on, Ida. Show them.
I was hoping you'd say that.
There she is. There she is. Whoa. Okay, the tunnels. Looks like we found them.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be exiting the city where we had our first Fate thingy, big boss Fate guy. They need the water on the side. You know, where we I think we had our first or a second echo experience.
This way!
Oh, they know about it too.
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
Everyone will get separated.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
I'm gonna miss Ishtola. I kinda like that character.
Leave us!
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Got hit by an arrow in the knee. The real deal.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
'Tis done.
Ooh, look at that power. Look at that.
Forgive me, Mitra.
Mitra? As in the god, Mitra?
Farewell, Nymphilia.
Or as in some character I have forgotten about or we haven't seen yet. Yeah, we have felt that.
Heidelin, she speaks to me.
You sure it's Heidelin? At this point
No.
in time it might be...
I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me.
What? Why?
Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm.
Yet not if they blame me for the murder.
As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness.
How? On my own?
'Tis the only way.
Is it? Oh, come on, Nymphilia, don't leave me. I mean... Why? I kind of thought we would all go to Ishgard. Yeah, this place. That's where I thought I would be getting out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but what now? Oh, Alfino. Ah, Alfino is still... Wait, that's not Alfino. Yeah. Is it Alfino or Alizé?
I am glad to see you
It's
safe,
Alfino.
my friend.
Awesome.
What of the others?
Well, the others didn't make it. They all decided to stay inside.
Damn that man! Teleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Who are you?
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
This is the guy who dropped us off. At the beginning of the game? Yeah.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
Man, who is left now? Alfino? And then there is Gibbs and Webbs and... Chief Engineer. But that's it. Everyone else is gone. Well, I'm still hoping the thing we did for the people of Ishgard will allow us to get into Ishgard now, because we are fleeing from everything. There is no place for us which will be safe.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Uldar, and likely needed a helping hand getting away.
Elysee.
Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were. Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alizé, but would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
Yeah, you kinda did. But you had the best intentions. It's just that not everyone shared those.
And who might you be, young sir?
I have no clue.
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
Pippin.
I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Uldar. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Yeah,
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Aldin's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end...
Yeah, it's not really salvation.
It was I who needed saving.
Wait, the voice acting is done. The soldiers will keep searching for a while yet. Regan will have the carriage back towards Uldar and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. Yeah, it is. But the question is how? Alright, let's go. Pippin, what do you have to say? The most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father spoke of you often, Lust, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not all how I envisioned it. Yeah, neither did I. Master Alfino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Dust are free, we may still set things right. Maybe. Forgive me, Marshal Terrapin, but Alfino, my boy, sorry to keep you waiting. Ah, there he is. Sid, what are you doing here? Pulling you out of the fire as usual? Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly? Then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hit the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. You must find a place beyond the reach of the monetarist and the crystal braves. Kurthas. Ishkat will not suffer the intrusions of foreign forces into their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone? Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the monetarists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states, but know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I don't expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and her allies, no matter what the monetarists claim. Marshal Turpin, I don't know what to say. Now that father would labor to believe, but enough talk. You must go, Master Alfino. Your airship awaits. So you will be leaving the others behind then. Yeah, I guess there is no easy way to extract them from the city. Up, there's no rest for the righteous. Whatever. I'm wondering if you will still be welcome in Revenant's Toll. Yeah, thank you, Sid. Until we meet again. We should make camp for Camp Dragonhead and speak to Lord Herschel. Mayhap he will know what to do. Let's do that, Alfino. Let's do it. Let's. Well, we are there anyway, so it's just a small walk. Might jump on my mount. Sorry, but I'm gonna be skipping the fate now. Urshafon, Master Alfino told me your tale, Dust. It was in my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained in full. Like, that's the end of this quest? Okay then. Before the dawn.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The Temple Knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The falling snows, or some such.
It's not the time for pleasantries, my friend.
All frivolity aside,
that's a good one.
Any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Fortom. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
Master Alfino seems devastated.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions.
The rest of our companions?
'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Okay. Oh wait, before the dawn. Is that the quest I need to finish? Ah, I think that was the quest I need to finish before I could take on the next class quest and stuff like that. Ah. Speak to the guards. Oh, in the place where we met... yeah, okay, okay. Greetings, madam. Shall I show you inside? Upon proceeding to the intercessory, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside enough time... Yeah, okay, so even more cut sequences? You know what? I say, let's do it. I hope we won't be getting too many more awkward surprises. Right, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, Alfino. Oh yeah, Tataru. Alfino, Dust. Is it really you? I'm so happy that you are. I tried contacting him in Filia and the others, but no one would respond. Yeah, they are all imprisoned. And then the Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Wilhelmine told me to run, and so I did. I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached, but I lost my way, and then... Fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Wait, who escaped? Oh, this is also the first time we see her face, Yugiri. That's cool. Ah, yes. My mask. I lost it in the struggle. It's good to see you, Yugiri. Pretty, isn't she? Yeah, she is. It's kind of pretty. Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Urianger. We then told him what had happened. He used his magic to weave a glamour around the waking sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looked like an abandoned storehouse. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently Urianger started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, huh? Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, so we waited there at the Waking Sands, hoping others would come, but no one else did. My people are searching for the other signs as we speak, but we have met with no success as yet. I had hoped you might be able to suggest further places to look. Ah, but you should know the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only crystal braves await you there. But be it as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that others could have done so as well. You may have been forsaken by the men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their full place of honor. Thank you, Yukiri. It's the words I kind of needed to hear now.
'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes, and look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves, and even the Scions themselves, as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm.
Yeah,
but in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve?
A united Eorzea, but...
Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. 'Twas all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Yeah. You kind of have a point there. I think he enjoyed being the person who reunited the realm. And he enjoyed it so much he didn't see the consequences or the things happening next to it, around it, the schemes being played and stuff like that.
Oh, Alfino.
Is he bringing a cup of, I would say coffee, but... Ah, yeah, it is coffee.
So, Master Alfino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alfino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Wise decision. Very wise decision. Ah. We have reached the end, although I thought that last time we had seen the end credits as well. Okay, so I'm kind of guessing we will be starting with the first expansion then afterwards. I mean, this is actually kind of the end of this. I guess we're off to Heavensward then. Ah, nice. I think those are all the voice actors. Stormlike. I could click this away, but with a game like this, I'm always afraid I will miss something. But you can, couldn't you? Still a little bit surprised that the Sultana really got killed. I was kind of expecting an attempt, an assassination attempt, but I was not really expecting it to succeed. And I certainly wasn't expecting everyone to start blaming us for it. I thought maybe we would witness an assassination attempt and we could pinpoint the killer to be in the Tadleji folk, and that's how we would solve everything. But no, we got us into a deeper mess than we were before we went there. And the abdication or the Sultana renouncing her throne, that I did feel coming. I felt that coming. She kind of pointed in that direction quite a few times at the end of the story, so I kind of expected that to happen. Then the assassination attempt, okay, was expected. That it would turn into a full assassination was not what I expected, and I certainly didn't expect everyone to start blaming the Scions and my character for all those things. And I definitely did not see Tadleji getting killed and Reborn losing his arm and stuff like that. That I did not foresee. So, nice story. all in all, nice story. I'm guessing Heaven's Word, the first expansion, we will be trying to reclaim her name. Or cleanse her name, or however they call that in English. I guess that's gonna be it. I don't really know for sure. But we'll probably be seeing that together next time. Man, there are a lot of people who worked on this game. Online service, online web development, community, customer relations. Man, that's a lot of names. Yeah, quality assurance, true. Game testers. If I was a game developer, I would put in an achievement, a special mount for people who put the credits till the end. Just saying. It would be nice though, it would be fun. But if it did happen, we would have known about it already, because this is just a base game. There have already been 3 expansions, I believe? Yeah, 3. Also, we already reached level 57 or something like that, and I thought the first expansion, Heaven's Word, was level 50 to level 60. So I'll be way over leveled for the next expansion. Well, for the first expansion actually. I will be way over leveled. But what time is it? I don't think I will be starting that today, though. It's I'll probably be doing some ulti-leveling for the Mossa group. Axis Font. Havoc. Special thanks. Sewing computer. And all the players of course. Yeah, we're not done yet. Square Enix. Is this the end? See, and this is what I meant.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
Yeah. You will now be a liability and you will have to be very careful. Reborn. Imprisoned. He's going to be searching for revenge for sure. You? The Asian? Nabrialius is no more. The Ardor was not his to invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. La Habrea. The Northern Lands then. The earth is fertile and the seeds well sown. By my will they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. Where is this going? By his will. Where is this going? By his will. Oh! What? Urianger? I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. What? I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star. Okay, now I'm confused completely. What does Urianger have to do with the Asians? Did they take his corpse as well, like they did with Tancred? Okay, the gates to Ishgard.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
Okay. To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heavensward. And that's how we start the very first expansion, Heavensward. A new chapter of the game has been added. Achievement unlocked, my left arm. I will end the stream here though, folks. I have to get up rather early tomorrow. I might still play some alti stuff. It's not like I have a lot of viewers watching anyway. So thanks to everyone for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you all later. Until then, have fun and stay safe. Good night, everyone.